Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, Northbound Motorcycle ADV. And for those of you that don't know me, my name is Forrest Johnson, and I ride a Royal Enfield Himalayan. And for those of you that follow the channel, well, you know I bought this motorcycle with one thing in mind: to be able to ride north from my home in Northern California up into Canada to see my family. And of course, I wanted to camp along the way. So that's what I did. And in doing so, I had the trip of a lifetime. As we go through this here story I'm about to unfold, just sit back and relax, enjoy my take on visual storytelling. Thanks for coming along. We're getting ready to go. Day one. Toby, you gonna hang out without me? You gonna make it? Alright, bud. Alright, I'm all packed up. Got everything loaded, strapped down. I think I'm gonna do this. So, day one. Really excited. Let's give it a go. Thanks for riding along. Okay, this is becoming very real. This is becoming very real. This trip is starting. I'm getting ready to turn on the Highway 101, heading north, going to my sister's house. Janet, I'm coming to see you. This is going to be great. Oh man, I have been so excited for this. So excited. Over a year in the planning. Stupid COVID. Took a while. Here we are, Highway 101, downtown Eureka. Can you tell I'm excited? And now I'm off. Rolling out of here officially at 7:42 a.m. $3,700 miles to go. as I rode north on Highway 101 out of Eureka, it didn't take me long to get up into Redwood National Park. And for those of you that follow the channel, you know I always take the scenic byway.
Okay, I just pulled over because I'm making my way back down off this country road here, back down to 101. But get a load of this view. Wow, there's a fog line. That's awesome. I'm liking Oregon so far. Pretty good. So I'm here just south of Coos Bay, practically Coos Bay, and there's a little
sheltered cove right here that, believe it or not, Sir Francis Drake pulled over and kind of hung out for a little while he was waiting for a storm to pass. So I kind of wanted to show you this spot. This is pretty cool. So Oregon is absolutely gorgeous. The coast of Oregon, I mean, Northern California is awesome too. It's pretty similar, but I don't know, there's something about this. It's just fantastic. Okay, so get a load of this. Sir Francis Drake, 1540 to 1596. Feel free to pause it and read this for yourself. I'm not going to read it, but basically what happened is he pulled into this little harbor here. I wouldn't really call it a harbor, but this little spot that was protected. And hung out and waited for a storm to pass. I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, there's a nice bench over there. Let's just go sit down. Take a look at it. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty spectacular. Hey everybody, I'm at Simpson Reef Wild Community here, and there's all kinds of stuff going on down here, so let's go take a look. Oh wow. So many seals and sea lions down there. Hey, they're super loud. I was really surprised they'd be this loud. I mean, I have them down where I live, but I'd never hear them like this. The Oregon coast is absolutely beautiful. Wow, look how many there is out there. Pretty popular spot here.
There's 4 different kinds. There's sea lions, there's seals.
Wow. This is pretty cool. Look at this over here. What a gorgeous coastline. I'm not one for beaches. I really like this look. Beaches are nice, but rocky cliffs are just amazing to me. Well, I gotta keep going. I gotta get something to eat pretty soon, and then I'm gonna head over to my buddy's house in Coos Bay, just north of here, and spend the night there on my way north, and put in about 250, 260 miles today, something like that, by the time it's all over with. So it's a good start for the trip. But I'm liking it so far. I just can't believe how loud these guys are. All right, back on the bike. Okay, so finally made it to my buddy Eric's house tonight, and he lives over here in North Bend, which is just by Coos Bay, Oregon. So it's been a fantastic first day. Went to Charleston State Park. We had some fantastic views and was able to kind of check out the area a little bit before I headed over to his house. Unfortunately he's at work right now, so he's going to be getting off later, and then we'll catch up and then get a nice breakfast in the morning and then head on out and continue north. So day one is officially in the books. I'm pretty happy about it. Had a great time so far. I mean, no problems with the bike, just fantastic views. Hit a bunch of the back roads that kind of parallel Highway 101. Started off pretty gloomy, but went to sunshine again, and then it went back to gloomy, and then it went to sunshine, and then it went back to gloomy, and you know, so I think that's kind of how the coast rolls. So I'm having a good time though, and tomorrow I'm excited to see what we're gonna ride up and see. You know, I mean, this is all new territory. Well, I've been to this stretch a little bit here, but shortly it'll be brand new territory. So tomorrow's game plan is to continue up 101 and some of the back roads that parallel it, and then try to get into the state of Washington as close to Seattle as I possibly can, and try to camp for the night before rolling into Seattle first thing in the morning, so that I can meet up with my younger sister Ashley. So I'll be staying with her for a day or so and checking out Seattle, and never been there before, and then from there going across over the border and start hitting other relatives. So thanks for riding along. I sure hope you had a good time and like my brand of visual storytelling. And if you do, don't forget to tell a friend. Maybe they'll like it too. And if you do, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for riding along.
Okay, guys, thanks. I'll see you later. Thank you. All right. What a beautiful day. Lawrence. Welcome to Lawrence. Holy cow. What a cool bridge. Hey, if it's one thing Highway 101 has going through Oregon, it's a bunch of cool bridges going down to town.
Now, for those of you that follow the channel, you know what happens when I'm riding along and I see something cool. And for those of you that are new to the channel, well, you're about to find out.
Okay, you guys know I like to hit the brakes when I see something cool. That looks pretty cool, so I'm turning around. Check this out. What a gorgeous day.
I rode across that bridge when I came out of the tunnel and didn't even know it. It's pretty amazing what you find when you take the time to pull off the highway. What a beautiful place. Alright, so Lighthouse Trail, half a mile. This should be pretty cool. Now, the Heceta Lighthouse was actually built in 1893, and alongside it is a small attached chapel. There's also an assistant lightkeeper's house that is one of the last remaining on the Pacific coast. So it's a pretty cool place. If you have time, you should check it out. Okay, let's resume the adventure. Hope that person hasn't been sitting here waiting for me this whole time. Alright, so I just pulled over on the side of the road to change batteries on the GoPro. And I wanted to give you a little panorama because I just entered into Tillamook County, Oregon, about half an hour ago. And pretty much ever since I got here, it's just been these nice little pockets of rolling dairy lands in between these little hills and stuff, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, it's just a different vibe coming through here, man. It's pretty cool. So I'm going to continue on, and then I might be cutting into the forest off of one of these side roads here pretty soon and start looking for a place to camp for the night. And we'll just kind of play it by ear. So let's continue the ride. That's a pretty cool view. Looks like it's low tide. Pretty cool brewery though, dog friendly. Gonna have a little quick snack, grab some beer for tonight's camping. Continue on. This is a very popular place, and I can see why. Good food, good beer, great view. All right. Well. Beer stop over. We're ready for the night. Let's go find a camping spot. Well, I have completely run out of camping options. So I am going to push on to my younger sister's house in Seattle. Should be there in a couple more hours, and we'll just go from there. Okay, I'm committed. That's what I'm doing. Very cool. Oh, fireworks. Okay, everybody, here's the deal. Stopped to have a little bit of bite to eat at a Burger King. And there's fireworks going off over there. I don't know what's going on about that, but here's the deal. There is absolutely no camping to be had. I literally stopped at 4 county parks, 3 state parks, and 1 KOA, and there was just absolutely none available. So my time frame got completely screwed up today. I got stuck behind these just gigantic land yachts, these big huge RVs that only want to go 25-30 miles an hour, and that really set me back. So as a result, I didn't get to the spots that I wanted to go disperse camping at in the national forest. So I'm just gonna have to push on and go all the way to Seattle now in the dark. I got about another hour and a half. It's a little after 9 o'clock now, so hopefully I can make this as quick as possible, and I'll just get over to my sister's house and crash there, and then spend the next couple days in Seattle visiting her and seeing the sights, and then continue on with my adventure. So, and this has been an adventure, I'll tell you. Having a great time though. So bike's running well, can't complain about anything. So yeah, thanks for riding along. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, Northbound Motorcycle ADV. And today, on day 3 of this adventure north, we're bouncing around Seattle, Washington with my younger sister Ashley as she shows us around all the sights and sounds of Seattle and just having a great day. So sit back and relax and enjoy. Thanks for riding along. I think you're gonna like it.
Okay, so made it in way late last night. Finally made it to my sister Ashley's house. Say hi, Ashley. So everything is cool. We're currently walking around Seattle, kind of doing our thing here. We're going to try to find some food pretty
soon. And where are we going?
Pike Place Market.
Pike Place Market. So, for those of you that follow the channel, you know this isn't really my scene. I I live in the mountains, I work in the mountains, you know, I play in the mountains, that's what it's about. So right now I'm kind of having a bit of a culture shock, and never been to a big city like this before, and been to big cities before, but nothing like what I just rode in on last night. That was just insane. So I'm excited to be here. I really appreciate you walking around and showing me around, and there's a couple of places that I definitely want to look at before I head out tomorrow, before I cross the border into Canada. So yeah, let's continue this adventure. What we got here? Some food truck action. So as we made our way through downtown, Ashley was showing me around some local food trucks, and you know, I was pretty taken aback by the amount of variety that's just available for everything. But I'll tell you what really got me going was really just watching the people. Comic-Con was in town, so there was a lot of people dressed up in some pretty interesting outfits, but overall, just people watching in a big city is a pastime all itself. So as we made our way down through downtown, Ashley continued to point out all the great sights and sounds of the city, and was just an excellent tour guide. Thanks again, Ashley. I'm coming back to visit pretty soon.
I think they just use the one fish. Here, let's go through here real quick and we can walk around to that.
Okay.
There's also like gum wall down there, which is just a big wall of gum.
Gotcha. Coming up, this is where we're gonna get something to eat, maybe. Old Stove Brewing Company. Well, for those of you that know me, this is where I'm gonna end up. Wow, look at all this stuff. You got a Ferris wheel? So eventually we made our way past all the people and the crowds and different shops and things, and finally found the spot we were gonna go and have lunch at the brewery. And didn't look too crowded, so it was looking pretty promising. This is a cool place. This way? That way? Have you ever been here? Here we go. See hostess for service. I think we're good. Well, it turns out that the problem was we came in the back door. And by the time we were directed over to the front door, where the line actually began, well, you can guess what happened from there. Line out the door, eh? Where are we going?
What do you think?
I'm up for whatever you want to do. So plan B turned out to be pretty good. Ashley took me to a pretty nice little spot that was not crowded at all, had some wonderful fish and chips. Then she took me to another place that was really cool. It was a local city park that had just a fantastic Japanese garden. And we spent the rest of the afternoon there and just relaxed. Japanese garden in Seattle, Washington. This is a city park. It is so beautiful.
Okay, here we go. Oh, I gotta get gas, like first thing. Where's like a close gas station? That way? Okay, cool. Thank you. See ya. Hey. Ooh, it's fucking warm. Ooh, is it warm? Okay, first stop, gotta get some gas. What is that noise? Eureka, California.
Is this a license plate for the bike from California?
Uh-huh.
Okay, where are you heading today?
I'm going up to my aunt's house over on Zero Avenue and then heading over to my uncle's house in Vancouver.
Probably with any firearms?
Nope.
How long will you be here?
About 20 days.
Did you do a ride can?
I'm sorry?
Did you complete a ride can?
No.
Okay, so a ride can is an application that's mandatory for everybody crossing into Canada to complete. Okay? This is a ride can. You have to do it every time you come here. So I'm going to give you an exemption today because you're vaccinated. But next time if you come to Canada and it's not done, you could be refused, okay?
Oh, okay.
So just be aware of that. What is your phone number? And so it's called a Ride Can, like Arrive Canada, and you can do it on your phone or computer.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So you gave me an exemption, so I still have to do that then, or no? Okay.
For today, it's fine. It's a one-time exemption.
Okay.
But you can't claim it again.
I understand.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
I am now officially in Canada.
Well, I sure hope you enjoyed my brand of visual storytelling as we cross the border finally and come into Canada on this trip. And if you did, you might want to consider subscribing to the channel. And if you do, you might want to tell a friend. They might like it too. And if you do all that, well, we'll see you on day 5. Thanks for riding along. And today's pretty cool, because today I woke up in Canada. And it's going to be a great day. I had a great visit last night with my Auntie Marie, and really appreciate her putting me up and everything. And then some extended family showed up unexpectedly, and it just turned out to be a really great visit. So with that said, we're going to continue north, and what are we going to see? Where are we headed today? Well, we're going to go over and we're going to catch a ferry over to Vancouver Island, cruise around the island a little bit, and then we're going to catch another ferry, and then we're going to head over to Gabriola Island, where my Uncle Jim and Aunt Joan are. And I'm going to spend the night with them and catch up with them, and I haven't seen them since I was a kid either. So, should be a pretty good ride, and just glad I could share it with everybody. Thanks for riding along.
Thank you. Love you guys.
After a couple hours of a fairly uneventful ride, I made my way over to the port where I was going to catch the ferry that was going to take me over to the island. And I got to tell you, I was pretty blown away by the size of this ship. I honestly, I haven't been on a ship this size since I was in the Navy. It's day 5 of 25 on the trip, and I'm having a great time. And yeah, I'm so glad I could share with everybody. So I just finished lunch. Had a quick sandwich over at Subway. Just got off the ferry. And there's another ferry coming in over here. That's the one that's going to take me over to Gabriel Island. And then I'll hook up with my aunt and uncle over there, spend the night, cruise around the island a little bit, and then figure out a game plan from there to head up to Smithers to see my sister. So it's been a great day. It was really nice and relaxing to be able to sit and just enjoy the ferry ride over, honestly. I mean, yeah, saw a bunch of whales on the way over. Tried to take some pictures, but it didn't really work out. All you see is like a little spray, but in person it was pretty cool. But yeah, the bike's holding up well. You know, today's Tuesday, so is that Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, day 5 already of 25-day trip. And I'll be checking in with you guys here in a little bit. Thanks for riding along. By the way, that's Gabriella Island right over there, and I'm on Vancouver Island right now. What a gorgeous day.
I'm doing great. How are you?
Yeah, that looks awesome.
Well, thank you very much.
Fun.
It is, for sure.
Okay, so $22.80 today.
Okay.
Debit, credit.
Debit would be
One
great.
of those. Yeah.
Okay.
And you're just going to park in front of all the trucks by the orange cones there.
Okay, lane 1 in front of those trucks?
So just
next to
in front
the
of all
motorcycle?
that traffic, so you can run up lane 2 there and just park in front of lane 1.
Okay, over by that other motorcycle.
You betcha.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Now, word to the wise for all you world travelers out there and wannabe world travelers like myself. It is very important to notify your bank when traveling to a foreign country. With that said, this was just the beginnings of some of my problems with access to my financial funds while in a foreign country. More on that later. Lesson learned. So as it turns out, not only was my card declined, but the nice lady at the ticket counter's computer actually crashed in the process. So, she gave me a free ticket to ride. Yeah, somebody's looking out for me, I think. Okay, got the bike all strapped down on my next ferry ride on the way over to Gabriola Island. Right down there. Give you a little panorama view of what I'm looking at, which is absolutely... Oh, look at that. I didn't even see that yet. That's cool. Fantastic. I mean, I love Canada. Love Canada. Love this trip. I'm just having a great time. Check this out over here. Probably sit here for the ride over. How's that for a window seat? Wrapping up to be a fantastic day. Well, I sure hope you enjoyed our ride today over to Gabriola Island. And if you did, and you like my brand of visual storytelling, you might want to consider subscribing to the channel. And if you do, well, you might want to tell a friend. They might like it too. And if you do all that, well, we'll see you on the next ride. Because tomorrow is gonna be great. Thanks for riding along. Well, I finally made it to my Uncle Jim and Aunt Joan's house last night and sat down and had a wonderful dinner with them, and it was all catching up with family stuff for just a wonderful visit. But we also busted out a map, and my Uncle Jim, being a motorcycle rider himself, knew some pretty good routes to go up to Smithers. So I definitely took his advice, and the following day he was already waiting to go and jumped on his motorbike and was going to give me a tour of the island and show me the way back to the ferry on my way out. So thanks a lot, Uncle Jim. That was a wonderful ride, and I can't wait to see you both very, very soon.
86 years old. Look at my Uncle Jim.
They say that the ferry runs every 30 minutes and it's free going back, so I'm good to go. Had a great ride with my uncle. 86 years old, totally cruising around the island, showing me around. It's just a great day so far. I mean, we're just starting off just wonderful. Nice coffee, breakfast, a little visit with the family. Now I'm back on the ferry to go over to Vancouver Island. And then I think I need another cup of coffee though, so I might get a cup of coffee over there and then head over to the other ferry. When I get over there, I'm going to bust out a map that my aunt and uncle gave me last night, and I'll show you the route that I'm going to take up to Smithers, and I'll finally get to do some camping on this trip. I know for everybody that's tuned in, been watching the, you know, it's part of what they wanted to see is the camping aspect of it, but I'll explain that a little bit later. Pretty much what happened was I wasn't able to go the route that I originally wanted to because of wildfires, so I had to come up the coast, and yeah, I just kind of went that way. So you know, it's part of the adventure, so I'll explain it more in detail when I break that map out. So until then, look at this view that I have to look at. Life is good. See you in a little bit. So after I made it back over to Vancouver Island, I had some time to kill before I caught the next ferry back over to the mainland. So I got that cup of coffee I was looking for and killed a little bit of time. But it didn't take too long before I was loading up onto that next ferry and continuing the adventure. Alright everybody, give you a quick update. I'm getting ready to pull into Vancouver off this ferry. We're going to take Highway 99 north up to Whistler. And past there at some point I'm going to try to find a campground to stay for a minute. So, yeah, let's continue this journey.
Once again, passengers, we're now arriving at our Horseshoe Bay Terminal. It is time for all passengers to go to their designated areas so the ship's crew can clear the lounges. On behalf of the captain and the crew, we'd like to thank you for sailing with us on the Queen of Alberti.
So as I made my way off the ferry and out of Horseshoe Bay, I was pretty excited to get going on the road. But I gotta tell you, Highway 99, otherwise known as the Sea to Sky Highway, is really, really spectacular. And to be honest, I was not prepared for what I was about to see next. I continue my ride, the views changed as I continued inward into the interior of British Columbia. And I'll tell you, this was my first trip into this part of Canada, and it did not disappoint.
Wow. I've said wow before, but I mean really wow this time. I'm gonna take a little break here for a minute.
So after pulling over and taking a break there for a little bit, I really had to shift gears and really start focusing on a place to camp for the night. And it wasn't too much longer. I think I found really the perfect campsite. Definitely what I was looking for.
All right, I think I might have found a place to camp for the night. There wasn't too many down this road. I was surprised, but get a load of this place. I think this might work. Oh. Yes. Yes, it will. Get a little dinner started here before I run out of light. Chicken teriyaki with rice, green peas, carrots, peppers, onions. Sounds pretty good. Alright, so my dinner should probably be done. Give it one more stir. Oh yeah, it's looking good. Oh, that's real good.
sit a little bit longer though. Not much longer. So what can I say about today? Other than, holy cow, it was amazing. Got up this morning, Gabrielle Island with my aunt and uncle's house. Went for a ride with my uncle. That man is amazing. He's 86 years old and jumped on his motorbike and toured me around Gabrielle Island. And then sent me over to the ferry for the send-off, you know, kind of an escort, you know. That's just fantastic. Thanks, Uncle Jim. I really appreciate everything you and Aunt Joan did, to, you know, just fantastic dinner, putting me up, all that. So I left there, jumped on the ferry, went across back over to Vancouver Island. And then after I was finished with that, then I jumped on a different ferry and took the ferry from Vancouver Island over to the mainland just above Vancouver at the Horseshoe port or ferry crossing, whatever you call it. And then from there, just kind of headed up the highway, and boy, that Sea to Summit thing was pretty spectacular. And I really didn't want to spend a lot of time going through Whistler. I know they had the Olympics there and everything, but there was just so many people. And I mean, this is what I want, you know? I mean, look, it's a campground, but you know, I'm happy for it. This is grizzly bear country. But there's only a couple people here, you know, and it's really quiet. I'm right next to the river. This is what I want. So I've been wanting to camp since I got going. So finally. So I'm going to spend the night here. I'm just north of Whistler, about maybe an hour or so, hour and a half maybe. And from here tomorrow, I'm going to continue on up and then towards Prince George. I might have to get a new tire in Prince George. Have to see. So, and I'll tell you why. So I kind of hinted on it before, but this is what happened. So as I said, I was going to go inland on my route coming up north, but due to wildfires, I had to stick to the coast. But my route that I had all planned was mostly dirt, and I was going to take my time coming up and really do a lot of camping along the way. So as a result of coming up the coast, I didn't get to do any camping, and things kind of got rusted a little bit. But don't worry, I kind of just flip-flopped it a little bit. So on the way home, for sure, I'm going to be camping all the way from pretty much the Canadian border down, all through Washington, all through Oregon, and then until I get back home. So looking forward to that. But I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. Oh my God, if tomorrow is anything like today, I mean, this is sensory overload. I mean, this is absolutely beautiful. So British Columbia, and I thought I lived in Bigfoot country. This is spectacular, and this is not going to be the last time I do this ride, I tell you that. Yeah, wow. Well, with that said, I'm going to eat my dinner, and then maybe I'll walk down to the water a little bit here if there's still, yeah, we still got some of the golden hour light, as they say in filmmaking. So I'll show you around a little bit. So hope you're having a good time. I sure am. Except I don't have any beer. Oh man. I know I'm going to get hammered in the comments, and rightfully so. I mean, I have this... never mind. You guys know how I do it. I have a nice big Yeti. Keeps ice cold. Anyway. I can't complain. Okay. Let's check out the river a little bit. that's beautiful. Not a bad spot, eh? I'm totally enjoying myself and visiting with family and friends, and just I needed this though. I've been looking forward to this for so long. Been planning it and everything. Should be up at my sister's house in a couple days, maybe hopefully Friday. Just got Friday off, so I'm gonna try to make it in there if I can, but I might, like I said, I might have to get another tire for that back. Those knobbies are kind of wearing off, so that's what happens when you have to take tarmac when you were planning on taking dirt roads. So, oh well. I cannot complain. Well, I'm gonna call it quits for tonight. Hope you enjoyed my brand of visual storytelling. If you do, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. And if you do, you might want to tell a friend. They might like it too. If you do all that, we'll see you tomorrow. Because this adventure is still going. Thanks for riding along. I know I'm a dork, but it's fun. How could you not be a dork in a situation like this? Tribute to Dork in the Road up in Oregon. Never met the guy, never talked to him. I've subscribed to his channel, but I understand it. Thanks for riding along. Hey, good morning everybody. Welcome back to the channel, Northbound Motorcycle ADV. So I'm packing up my campsite here, just waking up to a wonderful day here in British Columbia. But I got this great table here, so I thought I would just kind of put everything out and show everybody what it is I'm packing along with me here. Full disclosure, I did pack too much, and you know, it's a learning curve like everything else. So long distance travel on a motorcycle is something I have not done. I've done a few, you know, smaller trips, 4 or 5 day trips, that kind of thing, but nothing like this. So I'm still learning, but here's what I brought. So we'll just kind of go left to right, starting with my Royal Enfield Himalayan. I've also got a single one-man tent from Big Agnes. Storage container, which I've got a bunch of freeze-dried food in there and stuff to last me for, that's one of the things that I pack too much of. I've got a small table, which I have yet to use, but I plan on using, so I'm not sure if, I'm debatable on whether or not I should have brought that. Small chair, definitely glad about that. I did bring a hammock. I was gonna set that up last night, but it was getting a little late, so I just kind of threw together what I knew would work and didn't want to mess with it. But then I've got cooking gear, my Big Agnes insulated sleeping pad, which worked great last night, personal stuff, you know, toiletry kit, my motorcycle gloves, which were, full disclosure here, these were provided for me actually by a company called InBike, and they sent these to me for free, and I'll tell you, I like them so far. Been using them for almost a week now, and they came literally the day before I left for my trip, so I'm pretty happy about that. But they're real soft. They're goat leather, goat skin. So I'll leave a link in the description about those. And then of course you got my jet boil with the coffee press. I got a lot of freeze-dried food on this trip, a coffee cup. In here is where everything, all this coffee stuff kind of fits in here, a little radio, little speaker, you know, and then inside here I've got water filter and that kind of stuff. This, everything fits in here. I can fit a tremendous amount of stuff in here, and then it fits perfectly into my pannier. So we'll talk about that in a minute. But love the jet boil stuff. That's working great. I'm going to fire up the last cup of coffee. Definitely one more cup of coffee before I leave. Then I'll pack that up. Then I got my Nomax tank bag, which is fantastic. I am really happy with that purchase. And then when it comes to camera gear, I'm filming this on my iPhone right now, but I also have my semi-unreliable GoPro. Did a little modification to it. There's a battery pack hooked up to it now. I got that from another YouTuber. I forget which one it was now, but he talked about that and works out great. So now I don't have to change batteries every half an hour. I got my Insta360 1X2 camera. And then I brought along a 4 terabyte hard drive, external hard drive, so I can transfer the data on there safely without losing anything. And then when it comes to the bike, got my two panniers, which I'm really happy about. And they work great in the city and short camping trips and stuff like that. But to be honest with you, I'm going to be upgrading to, we'll call it an upgrade, to the Muscomoto backcountry pannier systems that they have, and also the duffel as well. The Wolfman duffel that I have here is, I think it's 42 liters. Yeah, 42 liters. It's their smallest one for the duffel size. But and it works great, but that's all it is just a duffel. There's no, I like the idea of the beaver tail, the way the system is set up with the Muscomoto. So I'm going to be replacing that. So, and then on the other side, this is all stuff that's going to be, I got my laptop, got extra oil, I got some chain lube, that kind of stuff. My toolkits down at the bottom, the Muscomoto toolkit, and just various other things, a couple of extra tires, tube tires, inner tubes for the tires. But yeah, so that's what I got. And like I said, it's probably too much, but it is what it is. One thing I did bring too much, this is my clothes. I did bring quite I brought too much hot stuff. I was afraid it was going to get super cold at night, and of course it's always cold when I leave Eureka, and then of course I got to shed layers as soon as I hit Oregon and Washington. So like I said, long distance travel, you gotta prepare for everything and have it all. So so that's the quick rundown. All this stuff works really well. I do want to get a larger tent though. It's convenient, it's really small, but I do need a little bit bigger, a little bit more room, a bigger opening. I'm getting too old to crawl through that little hatch. But at least happily anyway. So I'm gonna make up one more cup of coffee and enjoy the rest of this little quick morning, and then pack up and hit the road, start heading north, and see how far we get today and find another campsite. Thanks for riding along. So after changing batteries and having a great roadside conversation with a fellow traveler, I got back on my motorcycle and continued on with this journey north. And I am really excited to share this part of Canada with you. This road is just spectacular, and the scenery kept changing, and well, I'm just really glad I can share it with you. And I hope you like my brand of visual storytelling. Thanks for riding along. Hey, good morning, everybody. So last night, let me tell you what happened. I was cruising along, everything was good, I had a plan. I was gonna go past Prince George, try to make it up to the, I forget the name of the town. Anyway, I had it mapped out. There's campgrounds there, that's what I was going for. But the route coming off of Highway 97, I'm supposed to catch Route 16 going north to Smithers. And man, I sure missed it. So I continued north, and about 20-25 minutes into it, I was like, I just don't see it, you know? So I figured out that I'd missed it. And so I turned around, had to backtrack. So that gave me another almost an hour. And by that time it was already dark. So I just hoteled it up last night in Prince George. It gave me a chance to back up all of my, a lot of my data and stuff like that, free up my memory cards for today. But on the flip side, I'm refreshed, got my laundry done, got everything going. So it's about 8:30 right now in the morning. I did want to get out of here sooner than this, but I'm just getting caught up. So plan for today is I'm going to go load up the bike, which I'm doing right now. And then we're going to ride northwest on Route 16 up to Smithers. And I should be there sometime this afternoon. I'm going to stop along the way at anything that catches my eye, of course. And yeah, we'll just continue this adventure. So let's load up the bike. Lady at the desk last night was super nice, and she said go ahead and just leave the bike where it is as long as it's out of the way, and underneath the awning here, and be all protected. The bike's been doing great, got no complaints, been holding up really well, and yeah, it's gonna take a minute and we'll pack this thing up in stages and then hit the road.
Gas station. There's a petrol station right here. I should just fill up. I don't have to worry about it. Geographical center of British Columbia. I had to stop and take a picture of that. I mean, come on. Visit Highway 16's National Historic Sites in northern BC. You know, I'm thinking I'm gonna do this, or at least some of them anyway. There's Prince George.
Vanderhoff. That's where I am now. So if I go short jaunt up here, I can go to Fort St. James, which is a National Historic Site. And if I go up to Smithers and a little bit further over, yeah, I might check some of this out. I'm definitely going to go to Fort St. James. Okay. So I am a little bit concerned because I stopped to get gas a little bit ago and my card got declined for some reason. So I might have to be calling the bank here pretty soon because I have a feeling it's my bank going, he doesn't live up in British Columbia. Guess I should have told him I was coming, huh?
I made it. I made it to Smithers. This is awesome. Okay. Now I just gotta figure out where she lives. So just want to give you a quick update. Made it to my sister Janet's house last night and yesterday afternoon in Smithers. And I'm at her house now. We're getting ready to go out and see some really cool stuff here around the area. We're going to go check out a sockeye fishing. The natives up here are spear fishing and using nets to pull sockeye salmon out of the river. So we're going to go take a look at that. That should be pretty cool. But I just wanted to show you how close she is to the mountains, and there's still snow on the mountains right here. This is today's August 27th. She lives this far north and there's still snow on the ground right here. So Smithers is very far north. It's roughly 1,000 miles north of the American border. So it's been a fantastic trip so far. I'm looking forward to sharing the rest of it with you. Just wanted to give you a little quick update, and let's enjoy the rest of the day. Right along. Okay, so I'm in the car with my sister Janet.
Hi, hi everybody.
I'm finally here, and you can see the energy in the car already. We're like super having fun, and she's taking me to a pretty cool event. We're gonna go look at some native people's fish for sockeye salmon, and she's telling me all about everything along the way, and we're just having a great time. So I'm glad I can share this with you. But what she was telling me, and that's why I made her stop and I had to pull out the camera, is she was telling me all about where we are as far as the town of Smithers, and she was calling it, what'd you call it?
So anyone who's ever been here to Smithers and gone through Smithers, it's a town like no other. You hear that. I've been here 11 years, and everyone's just mind blown. And the words for Smithers is that people have been saying for like years and years is it's the jewel of the north. And in fact, I think we have a sign now in Smithers, entering Smithers. I'm pretty sure it says the jewel of the north. So it's just one of those stop in your tracks kind of place to visit. You know, you're driving through, and there's the mountains, there's waterfalls, it's just crazy, kind of the landscape of what Smithers is, the town of Smithers itself. And we've had people saying all along the northern Highway 16, it's like the one place that is just like outstanding and spectacular. And of course I live here, so I've been here 11 years, and you do not get tired of the scenery.
I don't know how you could. I mean, I'm just God-struck everywhere I look. I mean, out of her back porch. I mean, I showed you the pictures earlier. I mean, it's just amazing. And now we're going down the road, and there's just so much more to look at. I mean, just mountains everywhere. And I'll show you more. We're in the car right now, but we'll stop and show you some pretty amazing spots. So, Janet, I can't thank you enough for showing me around.
It's going to be epic. It's great. Just wait till everyone gets to see the fishing. So the place we're going is called Whitset.
Yeah.
And there's going to be either spear fishing, net fishing. They're going to be pulling salmon right out of this canyon, and it's rushing water. It's dangerous. You could slip in and literally lose your life in a second.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. And but these guys know what they're doing, and that's where we're going right now.
Fantastic. So on that note, I'm going to cut it off, and we'll pick it up again later. Okay, so we just got here. So tell me again where we are.
So this is Whitset, and the community of Whitset, and we're going to be checking out the canyon, and they're going to be doing some major fishing here. It's probably going to be a little quiet today, it looks like, but there's some guys down there, and we're going to take a walk down and take a look.
Awesome. Let's go.
Okay.
Lead the way. Okay, before we go much further, though, I got to stop right now and just show everybody what we're looking at here. So what's the name of this river?
So this is...
Oh, busted on the spot.
The Bulkley River, as it runs into the Skeena River.
Okay, so the river comes down here, it narrows through, and this is where they're doing their fishing. And wow, this is a fantastic spot. Look at that water, though. I mean, that's just...
Oh, and the sun's coming out, and I just said it was going to be cloudy today, but the sun's coming out.
We'll be okay. All right, lead the way.
Awesome.
Let's go check this out. This is pretty cool.
So we have Marshall down here, and he's the guy he's down here quite a bit, and he's looking for that perfect sockeye. And then Michelle is over here, and she's just hanging out as well. And you'll see them doing this all day.
Nice.
You know, this kind of stuff. So a lot of time there's about, I don't know, anywhere from 3, 6, 9 people out here or more. And they're all over the place. And this is pretty cool. You know what I would love to do is take a walk over here and go up to the top there as well.
Sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm going to make sure he catches one here.
Absolutely.
Because we're in the prime spot for this. This is awesome. That was so nice. I'm so glad that they were willing to do this. Have you been here before, Janet? Down here to do this?
I have, but not for years and years. So it's pretty special that we have permission to do this, actually.
Absolutely.
And we can go closer too, actually.
Right, yeah.
He's down there.
So,
we can go on this side and get that close.
Okay. From right here, though, I mean, oh, one just jumped right there.
But there was 4 in a row that were jumping. Look,
there's one right there.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, there's another one.
Wait till you see it jump, though.
You can just see. That's crazy.
We just sit down there on that rock and just hang out there.
Janet, you should be a tour guide.
I should. I'm the local tour guide.
Yeah, right?
Look
I'll
at
forward
this.
this over to
Look at this.
Chamber of Commerce.
This is craziness right here.
Wow.
Feel the spray on your face right now.
I do.
Oh, watch. It's a big one. He's ready to go here. He's gonna jump.
That's cool, though.
This could be addicting, hey, watching?
What do you mean can be? I'm already addicted. I mean, yeah, we have salmon and stuff where I live, but I mean, I kind of do, but not like this.
This is where they come in the world. Like,
It's insane.
he just tried to do that major. I don't know, you can see all the white, so he just tried to get on top here.
Oh, gotcha.
And he got halfway up. Like, how do they even get up that high? I don't even get it.
So I wonder, is this a natural
amount of water right now, or is this a low flow considered a low
No,
flow?
this is a natural.
This is about how it
As
normally
far
is?
as I know, I think it can get absolutely get higher.
Because I can see that if the water level was a little bit higher, they could clear that, but
Yeah.
it's a tremendous leap.
Yeah,
right
I think this is more normal, but I think the fish would like it was higher because and it will get higher. We need some. We haven't had rain in about 3 weeks or 4 weeks, maybe a month. So if we get a really good rain, the water goes brown. It's not pretty to look at, obviously. But then the water levels go up, and then they're just hopping up like nothing, right?
Should I left the camera?
Oh, well, okay. He was big, the biggest one so far. The biggest one so far. He's up to the next level here. Look, he's on the rocks. Did you just see? No, you missed. Oh, that was serious.
Are you kidding me?
Oh,
no.
Yes.
Wow.
Just wait. Oh, there's some big ones coming through right now.
That is
Oh my gosh, my adrenaline. Oh, you saw a baby guy.
That was half the size of that person.
My
That thing was
adrenaline.
like this big.
I know.
That was
huge. My adrenaline is off the charts right now.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Northbound Motorcycle ADB. So, today's Monday, and my sister Janet had to go back to work. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to finish this wonderful coffee from this really cool coffee shop here with some amazing views here in downtown. I mean, it's just stunning. When the clouds part, it just reveals this amazing mountain, and I'll show it to you in just a second, but you've seen it, but you'll see it again. But it's just fantastic place. And so I'm gonna finish my coffee. I'm gonna head down the road kind of towards where we were the first day I was here on Friday or Saturday, I guess it was, when we went and saw the fish. Yeah, Saturday. Getting my days mixed up here now. I love that about travel. So yeah, gonna go back over where the fish were, and because there was just stunning views. I don't know if you saw those mountains out the window when Janet and I were talking from the car, but that's what I want to show you. That's where the actual glacier is up there, and you can see it retreating and melting and going down those falls that we went to yesterday. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So I'm really glad I can share this with you, and I'm just having a great time. We're gonna do this. After I do that, I'm just gonna give you a heads up on what we're gonna do after that. We're gonna go down, start heading south, and we're gonna head to a place called Fort St. James. So you can check that out on the map. And there's a historic Hudson Bay trading fort there, and everybody dresses up in period clothing and kind of an interpretive type place. So I'm excited to share that with you. So we're gonna head over there today and camp somewhere in that area. So thanks for riding along. get a load of this. Yeah, I think this is going to work just fine. Are you kidding me? Oh, life is good. Life is good. And in case you guys didn't hear me say that because my helmet was on, life is good. Oh, man. Man, I lucked out. Okay, campsite is set. Lakefront view. Lakefront property. Cannot complain about this. What do you guys think? Comments? Leave me a comment. Tell me about this spot. This is pretty amazing. I mean, first of all, well, I'm not even going to talk. I mean, this is just... yeah. Okay. A little bit of food going. There's a mosquito biting my neck. I can feel it. Oh, they're bad out here tonight, and I don't have any repellent. I should have picked some up at that store. Let's see, what's for dinner tonight? Chicken teriyaki again? And then I got biscuits and gravy. Kind of want biscuits and gravy. Let's see here. Let's see. Breakfast food is always good. No matter what time of the day you're eating breakfast food, it's good. Today's the halfway point. Find ourselves waking up on just a wonderful view of this Stewart Lake. So as we pack up, we're gonna head on out of here and then do a short ride over to Fort St. James, which is just on the other side of the lake here. Okay, so we just got here, pulled into the parking lot, just gonna get ready to go inside right now and take a look at this Hudson Bay Company Incorporated. I didn't know it was that far back, 1670. May 2nd, 1670. That's pretty cool. Let's go take a look around. I love doing stuff like this, you know. I came a little out of my way to take a look at it, so should be pretty cool. Fort St. James National Historic Site. You are here. Oh, it's a pretty good size, like a plantation looking thing, huh? Alright. Let's go in and buy our ticket. I think it's like $8 or $9 is what I was told. So let's do this. Hello. Is it okay to film or take pictures? Great. Okay, so I just finished the film, a little 9-minute film talking about the history of the place and how they've restored it. But look at this view when you step outside. Wow, I was camping over there last night and yeah, out of order. Oh, that's a bummer. So let's go take a tour and walk into the past in the 1800s and the fur trading of Canada. Hudson Bay Company. Number 1. All right, number 1. This must be like the dock area. Oh, look, yeah, there's the old pier and stuff that they have for loading and unloading the furs and supplies. Buildings everywhere. Love the split rail fence. That's pretty cool. But that old dock and pier is super cool. How you doing?
Okay. Well, that was fun. Enjoyed that. Could spend all day there, but really got to start heading down the road. Took a little break at this really nice little kind of very secluded but yet in plain sight rest area right off the highway. Just it says pull to the left, you can't see it, and then you go down this little road about 100 meters or so, and yeah, you're right on the river and picnic tables, quiet, beautiful. Love British Columbia. So I wanted to take a break for a second and check the map, see where I'm at. There's a campground I'm looking for, and it turns out I'm only 2 kilometers away. So it's not going to take me very long to get over there. It's just a few minutes, but hopefully there's some spots. I haven't had any trouble yet, so we'll continue on, and if we get a spot there, then I'll sit down and we'll have a chat and discuss where we are and what we're doing and what we're going to do tomorrow. So having a good day today. It's hot now. It was cold when I left this morning, but now it's hot. It's 28 degrees, which is about 83 or 84, something like that in Fahrenheit. So yeah, it's warm. For somebody who lives on the coast, you know, it's pretty warm. So anyway, let's continue down the road and see if we can't get a campsite, and then we can relax and maybe go swimming in that river, because that looks completely inviting. And yeah, let's do that.
can actually take some time and relax.